So that shiny new game just came out, Wreckfest 2, and you want to know if it's worth your time, right? Well, let's take a look at the game for some first impressions. Keep in mind this is not a full review, this is a quick look at the game. Everything I'll be talking about happened within 1 hour of starting the game, so I'll show some footage of the game while describing it and giving a few thoughts on it. I only played 1 hour, but that's all I really needed to experience all this game currently has to offer. This game is in early access on PC currently, and it is very bare bones. There's 4 cars that you can use, as well as 4 tracks. There's no single player championship or campaign, and there's no car upgrades. What you can do is play against bots, up to 24 of them, or play an online match against other people. I played about 6 or so offline races against bots, using all of the vehicles and maps, and then I think about 3 online races as well. And I did win an online race. That makes me a pro now, right? Then there's also a couple of demolition death matches that you can do. I was initially spinning out a lot, and that's mostly due to the Road Slayer car in particular, as well as the throttle and braking sensitivities. I had to play with those a little bit in order to drive properly. I personally like the American 1 car and Rocket car the most. The Road Slayer felt like it just wanted to spin out too often, and the European car I just didn't like because of personal preference. It's been such a long time since I played the original Wreckfest, but the overall look and feel seems to be similar. Wreckfest has always been good fun racing, and it's enjoyable to just play solo against the bots. The AIs love to crash you though, and I've been spun out and dive bombed by AIs several times, which will basically instantly make you lose the race that you're in, unless you set the laps to something pretty high. The same also applies to online racing. People have no issues crashing you there either. Despite the name of the game, I actually like to race and keep the crashing to a minimum. I was crashed or spun out in 2 of my 3 online races, which left me with 0 hope of catching back up or winning, but despite that, racing is still pretty enjoyable. On one map in particular, it's called Testing Grounds. I started a demolition deathmatch there like 4 times in a row, simply because the map has cool things to mess around with. I'd start the game, leave the AIs to crash each other, and then I'd just mess around with all the contraptions. For example, there's a cannon that will launch your car, or a lift on the ground that will launch you in the air, several different contraptions that will crush your car, and big tracks in the sky that you can drive on. That's all pretty cool. Is Wreckfest 2 worth it currently? Probably not. Wreckfest 1 has a lot more content in it, and this game still has a way to go to catch up or even surpass that. Is it worth it if you are a fan of Wreckfest? Maybe. There's only a few tracks and cars, but it's still fun and there's replayability there. So while I am going to keep the game, I won't be playing it too much yet. I will be keeping my eye on all of its updates though. And one last thing I'd like to mention, I was using FSR3 in the settings, but then changed that to MSAA 4 times mid-race, and my game instantly crashed. I couldn't even start the game after that either. Uninstalling and reinstalling didn't fix it either. What I had to do was go to the Documents folder, go to Wreckfest 2, save game, and then delete both of the setting files in there, which will then reset the game's settings. After that, I just left it on FSR3 and I had no issues. So in conclusion, this is a pretty good game, but it's very bare bones. It's your choice to get it now or just to wait for more content. Though that's my personal opinion. Whether or not this is your type of game, I'll see you on the next one.